Welcome back to another video. Today we will be doing my week 2 NFL prediction. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe today. Let's get into it right now. So, we got the Bills versus the Dolphins. Now, Miami, they were looking a little sluggish in that first half against the Jaguars, but was still able to pull out with the W with a 52-yard kick or something like that to win the game. Meanwhile, the Bills, oh boy, okay. Buffalo. They had a solid fence with the Cardinals, but was still able to pull out the win. So, I think at the end of the day, I'm gonna go. I think it'll be a nice back and forth game. Kind of like how the Rams and the Lions were playing last Sunday night. I don't think this game will be a lot of fun. I'm gonna go 28 to 27 Bills. 27 Buffalo. Alrighty. Now on to the morning slate games. First game, we got the Jets versus the Titans. Now, I know Aaron Rodgers' first game, it was okay. I mean, it wasn't. At least he played an entire game, so I mean, at least we know for sure he's playing week 2 against Tennessee. So, but they were playing the 49ers, and they were kind of playing a little sloppy. They were playing the Tennessee Titans, who, well, choked. You should say. Choked a lot, actually. It was like, what? 17-3 against the Bears, and then they choked? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think that sounds right. But I think I'm going to pick the Jets to win this game 24-14. 24-14 New York Jets. Up next, you got the Cleveland Browns taking on the Jaguars. Okay. Cleveland, they were looking really, really awful. Their defense, spot on. But their offense could not be clicking. Deshaun Watson was doing awful. The Jaguars were actually doing pretty decent until the very end where they choked to the Miami Dolphins. So, I think at the end of the day here, I'm going to pick. The score will be. This one will kind of be a weird one, I should say. 16-22. Jaguars. My prediction. I'm picking the Jaguars to win this game. Up next, you got the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Our defense, my team's defense, looking good. I mean, despite having J.K. Dobbins running for like 134 yards down the throat, but other than that, defense was kind of good. Offense is an entire different story. But I think, I mean, we're in Baltimore too, so that also might actually kind of suck. I'm going to go. I mean, oh yeah, we haven't talked about Baltimore. Meanwhile, the Ravens, they lost by a toe. A literal toe. If you haven't seen the clip, go watch it. But we lost by a toe. A literal toe. But at the end of this game, I think it will be 13 to 27 Ravens. And now we go to the Colts against the Packers. Now, here's what I'm going to say. This game just got a lot more tough for me now. The fact that Jordan Love is injured, Anthony Richardson played really, really good. So, I don't know Who's gonna win this game? This game is gonna be unpredictable. Um. Colts, despite their loss, they play a really good game, back and forth game against the Texans. Packers, they could play on a sloppy field in Brazil. They'll probably be all tired out. But I think at the end of the day, I think it will be a 17-13 win for the Indianapolis Colts. And my night's a little bit of an upset, I say. Now up next, we got the Chargers against the Panthers. Okay, I don't think we need an explanation for this one. 23-3, 23-3 Chargers. And now on next, we got the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New England Patriots. Seattle, they play good against Denver. Hope that Kenneth Walker, he plays super well. Despite those two safeties they gave up, I think they play kind of decent, I say. I mean, is it safe to say that the Patriots got lucky against the... Is it kind of lucky? Isn't New England lucky that they beat Cincinnati? Anywho, I still got Seattle winning this game. 24-6 Seattle. And I do have a hot take on this one. Kenneth Walker is once again gonna pop off too. Then they got the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Niners, they play super well Monday night against the Jets. No Christian McCaffrey, no problem. Now, I mean, the Vikings, they played the Giants last week. It's like you're playing Madden and you just put it on Pro to all Madden, I think. They went to the Giants to the 49ers. Now, the one good thing I have to say about the Vikings is that they're at home in this game. I don't know how much that really going to affect San Francisco, but I think despite that the Vikings are still at home, I still got the Niners taking this one. 26, and I do think this game will be close. 26-21. I do have to say this game might be close. I think this game will going to be close. It will be one of those games where, the 49ers, they could easily beat the Vikings, and then the Vikings, and then the Minnesota Vikings come out, and then they, somehow almost win this game. Now, next you got the Saints taking on the Cowboys. Okay. Whew. I think New Orleans State, it was taking on the Panthers of all teams. The Panthers. So, it's kind of like the Vikings. It's like they went to rookie to all Madden against Dallas. Dallas, they dominated Cleveland. So, I think, I saw something that if the Saints beat the Cowboys, that the league will be unnoticed. Kinda looked at that, smirk. I'm like, there's no way New Orleans win this game, so I'm still gonna pick Dallas here. 14-24. This game will be close at first. It'll be close in the first half, and then the second half will be all Dallas. Maybe Saints lead 14-0, and then 24 unanswered. Kind of like those kind of the games. And then your final. Wait, no, not final yet. And then you got the Giants taking on the Commanders. Jayden Daniels looked good, but not the Giants. Jayden Daniels played better than the whole Giants team. Jayden Daniels will look good. Maybe not the full. No. We're back. Maybe not New York, but I think the Commanders will still pull out with the W right here. But the Giants will score more than 6 points here. They'll score 7 points. that the Commanders will take the win 16-7. It will be sloppy all game, but the Commanders defense will hold the Giants to only 7 points. Now, your official final early window game, you got remind me the best afternoon. Remind me the best morning slate game yet. So you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Detroit Lions. Where do I begin? Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield spawned on against the Commanders. He went like 24 for 30, like 400 yards and like 4 touchdowns. I don't know if it was 400 yards, but still. But in my eyes, I think Tampa Bay can win this game. If Baker plays like he did last week, I think Tampa Bay don't have a chance. Now, the Lions. They had an all-out classic with the Rams, who we will talk about shortly. But it is a big factor if Amon-Ra St. Brown can show up this game. Yes, Amon-Ra. He has to show up this game. In my eyes, I think Tampa will win this game if Amon-Ra doesn't get thrown too. If this Tampa Bay defense can lock up Amon-Ra St. Brown and can destroy Jared Goff, Tampa Bay could win this game. This game is straight out 50-50 for me. But I'm still gonna take the Lions. It'll be a good back and forth game, kinda like the Bills and the Dolphins. But I'm still gonna take Detroit 27-31. Detroit. Now, you got the Rams taking on the Cards. I mean, the Rams, they kind of got unlucky that Puka Nacua is injured, but I still think that the Rams will still win this one 29 to 28. Now the Cardinals, they shocked me actually that they almost beat Buffalo in Buffalo. Kyler Murray played great. The one bad thing about Arizona that Kyler Murray needs to throw that ball to Marvin Harrison Jr. If Kyler Murray can do Kyler Murray things and throw that ball, the Cardinals might be spun off to guarantee to could potentially make a wild card spot at the end of the day. But I still got the Rams 29-28. Now you got the Steelers taking on the Broncos. Like, oh my goodness, I was so hyped in this game until I heard that Russell Wilson wasn't gonna be playing. Like, I wanted Russell Wilson to play this game, but now it's gonna be Justin Fields, which I have no problem hating on Justin Fields. But I mean, like, I like Justin Fields, but I don't like Russell Wilson and his whole and in Denver too. It would make the storyline so much better and better in that scenario. The Broncos, they kind of got a little rusty there against Seattle, but I think Bo Nix will turn up a lot in this game. As long as that Denver offensive line can hold TJ Watt and Cameron Heyward. But I still think that Denver can still pull out this one, which I will be going for the Denver Broncos. They will win this game 16-20. Not 29. 16-20 to Denver. And then your final in the afternoon, you got the Bengals taking on the Chiefs. I don't think Joe Burrow is gonna go back to that Joe Shiesty mode anymore. Sadly, like I heard something that went wrong with his wrist. Like, I don't think Burrow is gonna be that same Burrow. We won't have Burrow, man. Nope, Joe Shiesty, Joe Icy, Joe Cool, Joe Burrow. I don't think Burrow, man. I sadly don't think that's gonna happen. But I think I have to go with Kansas City here. I hate picking the Chiefs. But I think I gotta pick Kansas City here. I gotta go Kansas City 14-27. I know I hate doing it. I hate picking the Chiefs. But if I have to be realistic here, I gotta go with Kansas City on this one. Now you got your Sunday night game. You got the Chicago Bears versus the Houston Texans. This game, I think it's gonna be a little bit fun if Caleb Williams is able to throw the ball. If Caleb Williams is be able to do what he did back in college and to kind of just roam around, throw it, run it when you need to, kind of like what Mahomes does, I think Chicago will have a chance to beat the new Houston Texans team. But I mean, it's Texans. Like I can't pick against Houston. I'm gonna pick Houston 27-17 Houston. Now you have a Monday night game. You have the Falcons taking on the Eagles. Atlanta. I mean, what was that performance, but I mean, I hate this thing on Atlanta, but I mean, I gotta be true here. I'm picking Philly, though. I hate picking the Eagles too, but 16-30 Philadelphia. Well, that is going to do it for my week 2 NFL predictions. We'll be back here next Wednesday for week 3. Keep it up, keep it easy. I'll see you all in the next one. Deuces.